Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be going over the best ways you can counter tanks in War Tycoon. Because I'm not sure if you've played War Tycoon since they added tanks, but they're kind of insanely overpowered. A tank versus a helicopter, tank wins. Tank versus a person, tank wins. Tank versus like almost any vehicle in the garage, the tank wins. So I'll be showing you some of the ways I've learned on how to counter tanks, because some of them are kind of unexpected and don't really make sense like at all. But you know, I'm not complaining because you need a way to counter something this overpowered. Okay, so the first way I'm going to be going over is probably one of the weirdest ways, but honestly it's kind of cool, and that is anti-aircraft guns. You know what the ones I'm talking about, the ones up there. Yeah, they're kind of insanely overpowered against tanks. Okay, so as you can see, now we're in the AA gun, and here's a tank right here. And so we're just gonna aim at it and see how long it takes to completely annihilate it. Yeah, that was about like 4 seconds. That's like insanity. I don't know what the developers did to these AA guns, cause like, why are these 4 little rinkety-dinkety guns shooting these tiny little bullets able to just annihilate a tank just so fast? It's crazy. Honestly, this is probably one of the fastest ways you can take out tanks in this game. Also, I forgot to mention, this is probably the best way to knock out people's tanks if you want a reaction, because you know, people get pretty surprised when their tank is at full health and then 3 seconds later they're dead. Honestly, it's pretty funny. Okay, so the second thing I'm going to be going over is actually not a vehicle or a gun. It's just a strategy. And although at the start of the video you might have heard me say that tanks win against helicopters in fights, and although that is true most of the time, there is a strategy that you can use to pretty much beat a tank in a fight with a helicopter. And so pretty much what you want to do is the strategy for helicopters is to stay well above them. Because, well, pretty much tanks, they can one-shot helicopters, so you pretty much have to stay right above them. You cannot give them the opportunity to shoot you, because if you do... And as you might be able to tell, this is not my favorite way to beat tanks, because, well, if you saw his health, he was practically at full health. Although, if for whatever reason you have to use a helicopter against a tank, you pretty much need to stay directly above them. Like this guy. If I'm gonna try and attack the guy in red, I'm gonna hover right above him so he can't shoot me, wait till my rockets resupply. Okay, so I'm waiting. Okay, lock-on missiles are here. I don't even think, another positive of flying this high is I don't even think he knows that I'm here. And so as you can see, he's trying to shoot me. Oh, no. We gotta stay right above him. Like this. Come on. And now release our rockets. Okay, he's like trying his best to shoot me. Oh, you see, but he can't do it, can he? No! Man, I hit a tree. Anyways, as you can tell, this is not exactly the method because, yeah, it takes a lot of rockets. Like, I probably shot like a solid, I don't know, probably 60 to 80 rockets at him, and he just sort of was chilling. I almost got him, like his health was down to red, but still, as you can tell, this is not exactly the method, but at least he didn't kill us. Okay, so this strategy is by far the easiest, although it does cost quite a bit. And pretty much this method, I know it's very complex. You're gonna want to come over here and hold E. And pretty much the AC-130 is unstoppable when it comes to tanks, which ain't good. Oh dang, we just sniped that guy fresh out the sky. So I'm gonna try and get this dude. Yeah, that was insanely fast. He was just there, I lit him up, and then he just, well, despawned. It is insanely fast. And overall, this strategy is pretty much the easiest, because I pretty much just came in here and got, like, 3 or 4 kills, and then, well, that's it. And I honestly would have been able to do it again if it wasn't for this helicopter, but you know, we still got to make a complete loop, so I'm not complaining. And honestly, I think this might be my favorite method, although it is kind of boring, because I don't really like using the AC-130, because it's kind of just a point and click game. It's not really skill. But anyways, enough with that. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so my next strategy is going to be something that I have never seen, and I'm not sure why nobody does this, but it's almost like no one has been using the HIMARS, whatever it is, this missile truck against tanks. But the thing about it is, this thing can annihilate tanks. The problem with it is it has no health. But the good thing about it is that it can kill tanks insanely fast. As long as you hit all your shots, they're gonna go down. Although you have to dodge the tank's bullets because, yeah, this thing has no health whatsoever. Yeah, as you can see, we got that tank pretty fast. He didn't really stand a chance. Let me out! What is it doing? And then we can go, hopefully finish him off. Yep, and we just finished him off. And that was against the best tank in the game. There is no tank better than this, and we just took him out like it was absolutely nothing. Honestly, kind of crazy. Actually, we might get another opportunity right here. Yeah, this is kind of an underrated gem of a vehicle, as you can tell. It has no health, so it's kind of like a glass cannon, you know. It can put out all the damage in the world, completely annihilate even the best tanks in this game. But, you know, one tank shot and you're dead. As long as they don't see you coming, you just launch a few rockets at them and they're gone. It also has the plus of not costing as much as a tank, because tanks you have to get parts and do all this stuff to get them. This thing you can spawn in an unlimited amount of times. You take some damage, no big deal. You can just come back and spawn a new one. It's not that difficult. Honestly, I think this is probably the strategy that I should see more people using because, well, it doesn't cost you a ton of money. You don't need tanks. You don't need anything. You just spawn, you just complete a super easy operation. Let me check what the operation is for this. So pretty much all you need is 40 grenade kills. This should take you like 5 minutes, and then you unlock this beast. And yeah, this thing can beat tanks in a fight. That only took 3 rockets, man. This thing is insane. It annihilates tanks. On. It's gonna be difficult because oh, we got shot. It's over. It's over. Yeah, we tried our best. But as you see, once you get shot, as I said, it's a glass cannon. But anyways, let's move on to the final way to counter tanks in this video. This is going to be for anyone who's pretty much new to the game and, well, doesn't have any of the shenanigans unlocked. You don't have to have the garage unlocked. You don't have to have pretty much anything unlocked. All you have to do is grab a vehicle. You're gonna take a fast vehicle, you're gonna drive up to a tank and jump in, because you can just kill the driver with a shotgun if you jump into the tank. So there is 2 vehicles I would recommend for this. Number 1 is the Speedy Humvee, but that costs Robux, so not everyone has that. And the second vehicle I would recommend that might actually be better than the Speedy Humvee is the ATV, and that is because this thing is very, very difficult to shoot with a tank, because, well, it's a tiny, speedy, like, just impossible to shoot machine. So as you can see, we have this guy, and, you know, we just drove right past him. Like, look at this. He can't catch up with us or anything. He's not, we're kind of just safe, you know? There's nothing he can do about it. But then we're gonna jump out. Let me in. No! No, it's over. It's over. No, that's a tank. How did we survive that? Look at our health. Look at our health. This is not good. Okay, we got... What the? What is even going on here? Yo, we got a double kill. I'm not complaining. Come on, let's get out. We did it.